I think especially in the world now, we all can't deny how much criticism is going on in society everywhere. I mean, obviously throughout our lives, we all get criticized for many things, right? Of course, but I think now there's just a lot of criticism going on in the world, and whether that's about what we wear or how you act in public or what your hobbies are, even what your job is. I mean, people like to share their opinion. And this hasn't really helped, especially with the presence and popularity of social media. It's enhanced this, and now people, since they get to hide behind a screen or behind a phone or behind a computer and can message basically anybody anything, they have less of a filter and a barrier, and feel more comfortable to criticize others, maybe, and they might not be genuine criticisms or pieces of feedback that people don't need. So I want to create this video to talk about the right way for you as a person to take in criticism from other people. So step one is you need to figure out, obviously, who is giving you the criticism. You should know that, but it's more deeper than that, right? Does this person come from are they coming from someone that's trying to help you? Do you respect them? Are you asking for their opinion? Are they trying to help you? That's super important to know, first of all, when you are receiving criticism. Now, if you're like making a YouTube video, I'm going to give you an example right now, actually. I made a video a couple of days ago. I don't remember what the video was, but there was a comment on there from someone that said, hey, try adding some background music onto your video, and also, what did he say? Oh, using tags in the YouTube video. And I don't think he was trying to be negative or be like, your videos suck, like, why are you doing this? You should be doing these things. He was just like, hey, you should try these things out. And I sent a message back on the video. You guys can find the comment on there. It's on one of my videos. And I said, thanks so much. Yeah, I have been using tags, but I used them a little bit differently in one of my more recent videos, and I added background music to my last video. I don't know if you guys have noticed. So I did it a little bit differently, which I'm doing in this video, obviously, but I think that was a genuine piece of feedback that someone had for me to help me better my videos, and I absolutely love that. And I've told you guys in many videos that I welcome all feedback, and I don't care even if it's someone just being like, hey, I hate you. I mean, as long as you're, I guess that was a bad example, but you guys know what I mean. I just want, if you're you want to give feedback, I'm totally willing to take that and utilize it. So that's an example, right, of me taking criticism, taking feedback from others and trying to apply it and make my videos better. You have to think about really why they are criticizing you too, right? What is their benefit to criticize you? Are they genuinely trying to help and make you a better person? Well, that would be really nice, right? Well, that's different than them just getting off on themselves, right? Just calling you an idiot or whatever, and that you're stupid. So it's super important to distinguish where the criticism is coming from and the person that's giving it to you. Now, another thing that's, I think, kind of underrated when it comes to criticism that I've started to learn more about, and I'm going to tell a story about it here in a minute, but is learning how to balance the criticism and feedback you receive with other feedback you've received in the past, and basically comparing it and seeing how in line it is with similar things you've been told previously. So a little bit of a story here. I have been applying for promotional positions at my company, and I've been doing all these interviews for the last year, right? And all these different positions, and when people turn me down, they give me feedback like, how could I do better? And what I have to do is I track all of the feedback I get. I write it down and I put it on a Google sheet, and I have it tracked so I can look at it all, analyze it, assess it, and see, are there commonalities here? Are there weird little like one-off things? But if someone says like something, gives you some feedback and you've probably heard it before, it's likely probably something you should consider assessing and fixing. But if it's something maybe that's like a one-off and you're like, what? I've been told the opposite of that in other pieces of feedback in the past. That could be just a one-off, or maybe it just was what it was and that's how they thought, and it might not actually help you to take their criticism seriously. And I've had both of those things happen when I'm getting these feedback from interviews, right? And it's funny how it works, but it is true. It's totally true. Learning how to balance it and be like, I'm actually not going to take that feedback, and I'm going to actually push that to the side and stay true to myself and just let that be. Even though they have that opinion, that's that one person. I've received completely different feedback, a different pattern of feedback from multiple people before. I'm going to stick with the majority of how people are assessing how I am interviewing, and move forward with that and try to improve in that regard. So you got to think about that as well. Like, and I'll use another example. Like if I was getting YouTube comments and they were all saying the same thing, like, oh, I can't hear the YouTube video, like your volume's too low. Well, I might want to consider increasing my volume, right? Or if they're like, oh, the video's broken, and I only hear that from one person and it gets 100,000 views, it's probably just them, right? So you have to figure out how to balance feedback from other people and internalize it and balance it out. So those are my big tips regarding feedback. I hope this helped you guys. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions on how to like balance feedback and receive criticism, because it's a tough and tricky skill to have, and I've been getting better and better at it, but sometimes it's tough to hear something that you've done bad at, right? Like you don't want to hear that, but it's a good skill to just be good at it and utilize feedback in the right way, because it just makes you better and it helps you improve quickly. So thank you guys so much for listening to this video. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Have a great night, and peace out.